You should be the kind of person that says, I want to go to this concert. If you guys want to come with me, then amazing. We're going to have so much fun together. That's going to be even better. But if you don't want to come, guys, then I'm going alone. I have the power to be able to have fun alone without needing anyone to come with me or to keep me company or to validate my worth. My happiness and my well-being does not rely on others. That's the kind of person you have to be in order to be happy. Hello guys, this is Alicia and welcome back to another video. Today's topic is going to be how to detach from toxic people, because I was giving this advice to a friend and then I realized I can make a clip about this. So as usual, the first part of the clip is going to be the mindset, and the second part of the clip is going to be me showing you more practical things that you can do, like activities. And so this time I'm going to be showing you activities that I do with my friend group and how a healthy friend group should feel like. So let's start. Now let me ask you a question. Do you want to be your own self or just an identity into a group of friends? Do you want to have your own separate identity or just an identity that you identify through them? Because honestly, no matter like what kind of group you are part of, like let's say for example, I know I'm going to take for example BTS because they're one of my favorite bands, but take like any kind of band or group as an example. So it's not just them, the band itself. The band itself has members, and those members are separate individuals, and their identity is not just the band. They are literally people, separate people that have an identity themselves, right? So that's who you have to be as well. You can't just be an identity that gets lost into the group, because what if the group is not there anymore? Then who are you anymore? Your happiness does not rely on others. You can absolutely go anywhere you want to go alone, okay? If nobody wants to come with you, you're gonna say, no, I'm not going. I'm staying inside of my home and crying my eyes out because nobody wants to go with me. No, you have to be the kind of person that goes anywhere that they want to go, no matter what. This person wants to come, then perfect, it's going to be even more fun. But if you don't want to come, then you are going to go by yourself. Who knows what you're going to find there? Who knows what people you're going to find if you go to that event, sign up for that club, go to that concert. You do not have to wait for someone to come with you, to sign up for this club, to sign up for this gym. You do not have to wait for a person. Going out alone is totally fine, even if people stare at you, so let it be. But it's worse to bury yourself because of these people, because you are your own identity, you are your own person. So your happiness should never rely on other people, because you're going to realize, you're going to feel so happy and so free once you realize that your happiness does not rely on them, and that you do not need these friends or you do not need this person to be happy, because happiness is inside of yourself. Because you're going to see that even if you get a friend group, right, you get the friend group, you get the people, but if the chaos inside of you is not fixed, then you're still going to feel like trash, honestly. Because the problem is not external, it's not on them. The problem is internal, it's on you. It's choosing who you are and which people you're going to hang out with and which people will serve you. The happiness problem is inside of yourself. No matter what you're going to get, even if you want like $1 million, if you do not fix the problem inside of yourself, it's not going to satisfy you, it's not going to fulfill you. So life patterns do repeat in order for yourself to learn something from it. Because this friend of mine was saying that she used to have a very toxic friend group, whatever, and so she detached from the friend group completely, and then she found another friend group and the same thing happened to her. They kicked her out of the group, the same thing over and over again. And I told her, but don't you see that this is a pattern? This is repeating. What can you learn from it? Because if it happened once, then okay, but if it happened twice, then it's not a coincidence. You have to learn something from this. And I look at her and I tell her, you need to love yourself more. You need to focus on yourself more. And she told me that she really did not focus on herself and that she tried to find happiness in these other people, not in herself. And that was the message. That was why this pattern kept repeating for her. And so try to recognize patterns. What are the patterns in your relationships with people? What are your patterns in your friend group? Do events with these kinds of people repeat? Because if they do, then pause and just analyze the situation. Most of the time it's going to be because you have to focus on yourself and to not rely on other people for happiness. Sure, I have friends who disappoint me sometimes. In a healthy friendship, anything can be solved with a talk. You just go and say, I didn't really like this. Can we fix that? Because you're such a valuable friend. We have to keep in touch. But that thing that you did bothered me. And then the problem is fixed. You do not need to pull an entire drama over a small thing and have like the entire, I don't know, workplace, classroom, whatever, like gossip for a week about what happened between you and that person. No, this is not kindergarten. You have to realize that happiness lies inside of yourself and not outside of yourself, because happiness is an eternal state and fulfillment is an eternal state. And you have to change your opinion about yourself, because if you're going to feel like you're not funny, you're not cool, you're not smart, or whatever, then that's what's going to reflect into your friendships. So this is what I usually do when I'm like in a new environment and I want to get like a new nice friend group. So first of all, I look at myself and I think that I'm so worthy of friendships, because anyone really is worthy of friendships. You find whatever reasons you can convince your brain with, because at the end of the day, everyone is worthy of friendships. So it doesn't matter who you are or your personality or anything, you're worthy of a friendship. But if you want to find like a reason, like, oh my god, I'm so cool or whatever, so find whatever reason is good to you, just in order to like calm down your internal state, because honestly, anyone is worthy of a nice friendship. So after that, you just go and introduce yourself to people. I always introduce myself to people because chances of having someone else introduce them to you are there, but you have to take the steps in order to get a friendship, right? So just go and introduce yourself to people. You're going to like find so many people, especially if it's something like first day of school or whatever, where nobody knows nobody. That's even like a perfect occasion. But literally just go and talk to more people, and whenever someone comes like into the conversation, just like wave and be nice and to these people, then you're going to form connections. You do not have to be friends with everyone that you speak to. Just interacting with these people will bring you connections, and then you're going to just select out of that huge group of 10 people that you spoke with today. You're just going to like select like 2 people or something that you have like a deeper connection with and that you can actually see yourself become friends with. So it's literally about quieting down, letting yourself go, and realizing you are worthy of a friendship. You just have to go and talk to these people, and if these people do not resonate with you, you let go immediately. You let go of these people. If you have a bad energy, a bad feeling about these people, you just go. You just let go. Yeah, and truth is, you cannot satisfy everyone. You have to be your own self. When I find friendships, I'm my own self, because you cannot satisfy everyone, okay? Because imagine you want to go to the gym, okay? You ask 10 people about their opinions. 5 of them are going to say that it's perfect to go to the gym, it's so healthy, and half of them are going to be like, why would you go to the gym? It's trash. So then what are you going to do? Who are you going to follow? Because no matter what do you do, you're still not going to satisfy everyone. So you have to let go. Finally, just let go of trying to satisfy everyone and satisfy yourself. Be who you want to be, because truth is, when you are fake, you're going to attract those fake people, okay? Because you have to be yourself, the real you. That's when you attract those people, because in order to attract them, you have to become, okay? If you are not true to yourself, if you behave a certain way just so that people would like you, then how are you going to attract these true people? Because you're behaving like the fake people. You have to be true to yourself. Be who you want to be. This is also be related to my last video, you can check that out. And then after you are at terms with yourself, you're happy with yourself, you are going to attract what's for you, because like attracts like. The same kind of people attract the same kind of people. So you have to change your internal state. All right, I'm going to give the falling down rock example. I do not have a rock on me to show you. That's the rock, right? So it falls downhill and it hits other rocks, okay? The rock is you. The road that the rock falls onto is life. And then these imaginary rocks that are right here are those people, okay? So you just fall like this, and you hit those people. And a rock is not a perfect sphere. A rock has like edges, just like my fist has like edges, you see? So each part of this is your personality, right? This is creativity, this is joy, this is your talent for skating or whatever. Doesn't matter what it is. So as the rock goes downhill like this, rolls down, I cannot roll my fist down, I'm sorry. As the rock goes downhill like this and it hits the other rocks, so the other people, you're hitting the other people that shape you. So when the rock reaches downhill, it realizes that it's not a rock anymore with all of these dents. It became a perfect sphere. So what does that mean? That means that it lost all personality trying to satisfy all the other rocks, just like you. Because if you're going to go through life being hit by all of these people are constantly trying to bring you down and you're not letting go of them, then you're going to end up losing all personality, because you're going to end up trying to satisfy everyone and you cannot satisfy everyone, and you're going to reach this point down here and realize you've lost all your personality, you did not satisfy everyone, and you're not fulfilled. While you are here and you can still change something, you have to let go, no matter how painful it is, no matter of the fact that you think you're not going to find other friends. Honey, if you let go, just let me tell you how fast you will be attracting other people, how fast the friends and the opportunities are going to come. Because in order to make room for something new, you have to let go of the old. If you think, oh, but I'm going to let go of this friend group when I find some better friends because I don't want to have any period of my life going alone. No, that is not how you attract other friends. Other friends are not going to come if you do not let go of these people and you do not do the inner work, what I was talking about, trying to be your best self. Go somewhere alone. Go somewhere alone and you're going to see how happy and fulfilled you're going to be with your own thoughts. It's going to feel a bit weird at first, but once you practice this for like 2 to 3 times, you're going to realize you feel so free. You feel so relieved. And then you're going to be able to let go of this group of friends. And after that, who knows, if you go alone to these places, you're going to find other friends because you have let go of the past. And also, do not stress yourself out too much if the other people do not do their part. So I'm going to talk about the waving street theory. I'm not sure if that's a name, but anyways, so it's about when you see someone on the street, someone maybe who you've seen at your workplace, in your school or wherever you go, you two pass each other like this, right? And you wave at this person, but this person does not wave back to you. So you go home and you start feeling like trash and you start thinking, oh my god, what's wrong with me? What's happening? Why did this person not wave at me? Am I not funny enough? Am I not smart enough? Am I not cool enough? Truth is, that person could have gotten through anything at that moment. You do not know what was behind that person. What if that person was actually having a panic attack at the time? What if someone dear of that person died that day? What if that person just had a terrible day? What if they just did not see you by absurd? You cannot know what's inside of the other person. The problem might not even be you. So that's why when you do something like this, you did your part. You waved at the person. So you should be happy and satisfied that you did your own part of this. You could not do more. You could not take their hand and like wave at yourself, right? Do not stress yourself too much about these kinds of situations because you did what you could. You did your part of the situation. If the other person did not fulfill their part of this situation, then shame on them. So let it be on them, but you did your own part. So that's the mindset that you should have. And I would also like to address that, you know, you might be scared to let go of these people, right? But truth is, when you feel that way, you're just afraid of feeling bad. You're not actually feeling bad, because look back onto your life this year. How many times out of your life was actually trashy, you had some terrible things happen to you? And how many times was just anxious thoughts of situations that never happened? Because once you remove the anxious thoughts, you're going to realize your ear was actually amazing. Out of yourself who was blocking yourself and who was creating these scenarios, your ear was fine. Most of the ear's pain, most of your pain is because you are being anxious about things that have not even happened yet. You're being anxious about being alone when you haven't even tried letting go of that friend group. Sure, you're going to be alone for a day or two because you're detaching from them, but then it's going to come in like record speed. You have to detach from them. You have to let go of them. You are not going to make room for something new if you do not let go of them. If you're going to think like that, you're just going to make assumptions about things that have not even happened. So with that being said, I think I covered everything that I wanted to cover. So with that being said, detach. Please, please, please detach, because you're so worthy. You're so amazing. You just have to see it internally. So as a total recap, first of all, look at yourself, come to terms with yourself, be who you want to be. Do not be fake in order to satisfy everyone. And 2, detach, let go of these people, because you're going to see, just come back to this video like a month later and comment and focus on yourself, because if you're going to let go of the old but do not change anything about yourself, truth is you might attract the same kind of people, because you have to change stuff internally. You have to focus on yourself. So thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned, because I think my next video will be about self-love and how do I indulge myself into self-love activities. So that's a little spoiler. So I'm going to leave you with the second part of the clip. Hey sunshines, if you've made it this far, then please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, and also copy the link to this video, because this helps the algorithm recognize my channel, and therefore you are basically supporting my channel. Thank you. I think this memory from when I went camping with my bestie is one of my greatest memories ever, because it was so fun. And she lives in France, but when I tell you, every single time that I see her, it's always the same. It's like as if she never left this country. It's like she's been living in France for 6 or 7 years, and it's like she never left. It's like we still see each other every single day, and I'm so grateful for this bond. Look at how aesthetic this entire camping was. Like, don't tell me this is not a coming of age movie, because it is. Game nights are one of my favorite activities to do with a group of friends. These are so fun, and I'm going to leave here a few of the games that I do like to play with my friend group. But it's always so nice to just grab some snacks, and we always just kind of find someone's house to meet up. One of our favorite games to play is Mafia game. I love playing that one, but just the atmosphere, the vibe of being in a game night, I'm so grateful for these game nights. They feel so nice. So I'm always looking forward to game nights. These are so fun. Karaoke is one of my favorite activities all time, and specifically car karaoke. It's so fun, and you know that these are the right people when you can literally shout your favorite lyrics from the top of your lungs with them, and you're not going to feel ashamed. The people that feel real will embarrass themselves with you. Sometimes you have to pay attention to which people are there for you on special occasions, and this applies to birthdays as well, because if anyone really cares about you, then I believe that they should be doing anything to be there for you on special occasions, just like birthdays or anything. I mean, they should also be by your side during the bad days, don't get me wrong, but also the good days, because like if you're getting along with someone and suddenly they keep like saying like I cannot come, I cannot be there for you today, then this should be raising a question mark. So I always try to make sure that I am there for my people on their special days, and I'm also paying attention to who is there for me on my special days. And also, as a little like life advice, if you see any kind of event with your friends, just go. Like, look, we saw this carpool cinema event and we decided to go, and it was so fun. So just go anywhere, really. And also, please don't ever believe that in order to go out with your friends or have fun, you need to spend a lot of money, because that's not true. Look at us literally in the forest having fun and climbing trees, because that's what friendship is and that's what life is. If you're with the right people, then you're going to have fun anywhere that you are. It really doesn't matter. You don't have to say like this city is so boring and it's so small. No, just go anywhere, and if you're with the right people, you're gonna know and you're gonna have fun nevertheless. Gnarly. 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 Să facă cineva cu telefonul mai fain. De-aia. Nu se vede absolut nimic. Dar o să... Oh my god. Yep. Mi se pare că lipsește o persoană?